This tutorial explains how to archive clients and what are the benefits of archiving clients in NutriAdmin. So this can be relevant for any NutriAdmin user that wants to keep their clients more organized, but it's especially useful for users that have a large accounts with over 100 clients, and I'm going to demonstrate now what the benefits are. So first, let's check these clients. I have a test account here with 286 clients, out of which 13 are pending clients, pending approval. And as you can see here, because there is this over 200 clients, there are several pages that you need to browse through in this table when you're checking your clients. And possibly some of these clients are, you've closed this case, like it's been 2 years and you are not in, it's not likely you will be editing the client record in the future. So you could have hundreds of those if you've been using NutriAdmin for a while, and archiving them allows you to keep your account more organized so that you can just keep your focus on the active clients. Now, there are other problems with having a lot of clients and not archiving them. For example, imagine you want to send a questionnaire, and now you click in this drop-down menu to choose your client. So at the moment, there are almost 300 clients in this drop-down menu. So the menu is enormous and it doesn't even fit in the screen. So it may be hard to find, like maybe you want to find a client that you met yesterday, and this list is showing you clients from years ago. So archiving the clients will keep this list more organized. And finally, if you add hundreds of clients, it may get to a point where NutriAdmin loads slower for you. So you can open your account and go to clients, and this screen can take several seconds or even longer to load if you have a lot of data. This is because the more data you have, the more time it takes our servers to send the data to your browser to load. And there are all these pending actions here that need to be calculated by the software, and they take into account a lot of data such as private notes, questionnaires, etc. for your client. So if you archive the clients, they'll show up in this tab, and this will make the data load much faster, because we will only just load the names and emails of the clients without any of the notes, appointments, questionnaires, etc. So now, anytime you archive a client, you can turn it back to active, to normal. So you're not deleting any data. It's not irreversible. And this is it's optional. It's just for your convenience if you want to make your account load faster and to keep it organized. So in order to archive a client, it's quite easy. You can go here to the Archived tab, and then you can click on the Archive Clients button. This will pull a list of all of your active clients, and you just need to go through the list and tick the boxes, and the clients that you tick, when you finish ticking the boxes, clicking here, Archive Selected, and the clients that you tick will be archived. You can click in this column so that you sort it by last updated. So I am recording this video in 2019, and as you can see here, I have records that were created in 2017. So I'm gonna just click here through several of these checkboxes to show you how this would work. And obviously, if you've been using NutriAdmin for a long time, the first time, so we introduced this archive feature in March of 2019 at the time of recording this video. So if you have many clients, the first time you archive them, you may have to tick a lot of boxes. And we don't have a feature to select all the boxes because we don't want you to accidentally archive active clients and then they may be harder to find. So if you do this on an ongoing basis, like once a month, it's not going to be much work. I can help keep your account organized. All right, so I'm finishing clicking this 75 client checkboxes, and now I'm going to click on Archive Selected, and this will display a message that it was successful and reload the page. So now in this Archive tab, as you can see, there are 75 entries. So this is the 75 clients I ticked. And if I go back to my Active tab, now instead of 200 plus, there is 198. So now this list has been cleared, and you could keep, let's say, if you work normally with 10, 20, or 50 people on an ongoing basis with follow-up, you can keep it. It's recommended you keep this to the minimum you need. And if you finish a case with a client, like the client completed the goals or the client is no longer going to be coming for consultations for any reason, you can archive them, and this will, as said earlier, load the account faster. And now when in all these drop-down menus across the software, this menu now has fewer entries. There is 75 fewer entries in here. So imagine if you just kept your list of active clients to a small number, like 20 of them, this list would be very easy to navigate. It's the same for other lists in the software, such as when you create a meal plan, when you request a payment, when you send an appointment slot, etc. So that's how you archive clients. And now finally, how to unarchive a client? Well, you just have to go to the archive tab, find a client you want to unarchive, such as this one, and I'm going to click unarchive, confirm, and then this will put it back to the active list. So if a client that you thought was not going to come back suddenly comes back for any reason, you can unarchive it and it'll go back to your active list. And archived clients are still, you can still check the client record and everything in here. You can edit this as normal, nothing changes. It's just that they don't show in the active list and they don't show in dropdowns, and but there are still clients and the data is still there, and they these clients still count towards your monthly volume. So everything else stays the same. So that's how archiving works and the benefits. Thanks for watching.